April was most fascinating for some people and very hard for other people. And so moving into May is really gonna be a little bit kick-ass, like where do you want to go? What is your choice really? And it's more about really detaching and having a good look at your family members. This includes your children, mother, father, grandmother, aunts, grown-up children, everything, intimate relationships, lost relationships. With this, I mean, you left them, but you didn't leave them. So that's very contradictory, isn't it? Well, what I mean by that is you may have left somebody out of your life, but not out of your neurons. So what happens oftentimes is when we do not completely detach from the energy field of former relationships, be it friendships or intimate relationships or children, other grown-ups, it means somehow, somewhere, they return with some special kind of energy. And that energy will tell you, hey, it is really time to look at what you need to detach from that particular person. When one person that you left behind, so-called left behind, right, returns in your life on several frequencies, actually, during April, May, and going on, it means you have to take a good look at what that particular person represented in your life. Was it balance? Was it frustration? Was it obsessions? Was it a lot of cleansing through your own mentality and the other person's psychology? What was it really that made you leave that particular person, or make the slate clean, actually? And sometimes it's really hard to really see deeply through it. So this month, if you would like to move through a higher layer of detachment, I mean, the body is quite a bit like Photoshop, right? Take a pic, create multiple layers, and uncreate all these layers. This is the times we are living, really. So eliminate layers and create new layers. That is what matters about. You subtract and you add the new doorways, should you wish that. There's people who really do not want to eliminate these emotions, yet have to deal with them every day. While those moving really fast in the crystalline grids, they have more like a weird lifestyle. Like, people are going through emotions, trying to talk to them, but can't talk to them any longer, because the crystalline grids right now are holding all that is dense or negative back. So the only thing people can do is turn around and I mean, have some memes with other people and discussions, for example, about you, because they cannot touch you any longer. So this is really fantastic this month. It already came through last month, actually, and I experienced this on an everyday level. Like, I don't even understand emotions anymore, because when you live full-time in the crystalline grids, what it does is you have anchored them through your feet. And what it really does when, for example, you walk through the city, it eliminates continuously the electromagnetic grid. So, and you feel really great when crystallizing your body up each day. What happens also is that many innocent souls come to your vibration, because they feel, they know you have something to offer them, versus the electromagnetics or the emotions playing out like fear and sadness and angers and so on. People are trying to play it out on each other, but that will not work any longer, because there's a halt coming in and people are being asked to really dig through their own creations. You are the creator. You created your life, although this is very hard to accept on many levels and many do not understand it. But then again, if you want to take an easy way, just detach. How do you detach? Work your way through the blue way. Because blue is all about truth. And the more you work with blue frequency, just by breathing it through the central nervous system, for example, or going into detail for your glandular system would be fantastic. It means that you can simply put the word detachment into your brain and command your brain to detach from everything, to detach from the lower frequency, the lower vibrations, especially maybe this and incoming family members you do not need around you any longer. I mean, there's some family members you do not need to leave, of course, but you need to detach from their type of consciousness, their negativity, so and recreate from there on. I mean, it's quite impossible for parents to completely detach from little kids. That's no good. I mean, here, detachment means do not go into the emotions of your children, yet teach them strength, teach them health, teach them a new communication system, teach them verbally instead of giving them play tools that are no longer sustainable for their health and their consciousness. Because many kids are very, very clever, but then again, they are not being given the tools to upgrade in intelligence and consciousness. So here it's important to really see what detachment means and how you can upgrade from there on. On another hand, there's many family members that stand in the way from detachment, actually. And having a good look at that consciousness would already help you. So it means when going through the whole circle from January until now, we have seen codes like getting into your strength, really. Detox not only the physical body, but especially the emotional body, and get rid of it. Get into the higher sensations, what is your hypothalamic gland, actually. And that will help you massively to get in the really higher feeling nature of your being. And the feeling nature means the skin starts feeling different when you detach from the emotional content. Yet you understand on a higher vibration without letting the lower sensations in. Lower sensations like fears, sadness, angers, frustrations, irritations. Having frustrations, irritations, and confusions, these are really emotions that come from the electromagnetic grid system, which has paved the whole earth plane actually for eons. And now that the crystalline grids move through, you can easily detach from that and really get out of it. Of course, it will ask your body to refine first through diet and detoxification and getting in, I mean, new paradigms. asking your source what is being asked of you instead of playing out your free will all the time. That's okay if you choose that, but if you choose that, then you also need to accept what these consequences will bring into your life. Yet, if you get back in your alignment to your spark self, your source self, which is divine will, then there is a level of obedience to take into account. Because there you will know, not only know, but you will see that, I mean, who knows better for you than the divine? I mean, we are not that clever. We are not that wise to have that all in our brains. Our brains need to become light earth brains, meaning there's many glands that need to regrow in the brain in order to expand. I mean, expansion into 10 miles, all right, that should be no problem when living in the grids full time. But beyond that, I mean, we upgrade and we upgrade and we upgrade on an everyday level, and that should be fun from now on. We shouldn't have any problems when you've moved through the elimination procedures. That should actually be fun, because the moment you close your doors and detach from what is no longer needed in your life, you more work like on an automatic pilot and opening new doors, new connections, new friendships. Yet be careful getting into the intimate relationships. Be careful in what you would do, because every energy will attach itself quite easily to your energy field. So, and what it will do is it will have its output on the neurons in the brain, in the body, in the glands. Especially the glandular structure needs a lot of restructuring and detachment, but that is fun as well. So I've been looking a lot at people being together, let's put it that way. Some are married, some just live together, and they have what is called a relationship. But when talking to people about relationships, because that is the item that will be up and running during the incoming 10 years, it's very important to see what you choose for, because there is a million ways to have a deep connection and a deep relationship. The only thing that matters here is, what do you want from it? Why are you getting into a relationship? And then the question is it pure? Is it energetic? Is it interesting? Or is it mere to have sex and just fall in love? Because that is not pure most of the time. Why is it not pure? Why? Because all these lower sensors, I mean, sacred sexuality, goes into merging spines and neurons through the spine completely, which is quite a different level of having sex with somebody. And I've been doing a lot of interviews with people on how they see their spouses, what they think about sexuality. What men and women actually. I feel many men feel a bit lost, and they had the question, why could it not be a lot more easier? And which was quite interesting, because the underground level here was more about like, I just, I think it's good to have sex with women, I like them, and it's beautiful. But I don't want to go into a relationship. I just want my freedom here and there. Not knowing that so many frequencies match into these bodies. So many people are talking out of ignorance, of course. And it's such a large subject, but so interesting as well. So it needs to be explained in depth, because when things, it's like children, when things are not explained, how can we expect people to understand? So I hope in the incoming months to get my study a little deeper, and maybe interview more people, because I'm not going to experience a lot of sex with many men. No, thank you. But like, there's a lot I can experience for myself, and I had something really wonderful this month. Like, mostly when I go for a run, I get my details, I get my information, I get my teams in the body, and I see the pictures, because everything is coming into key codes and pictures and designs, whatever you name it. And I said, what is this going on? I see oftentimes I have Kuan Yin, and here I had Mother Mary, I just call her Lady Mary, I prefer that, as we're moving into teams of light. And I see a lot of other female masters, I don't even call them for. I say, what is going on? Is this a female reunion or anything? But I was being asked to really get to the point as well, to get into the masculine body parts, the masculine vibration within myself, and how to match that really with my feminine vibration, and also to ask men do the same. Men may be going deeper into what their masculinity means to them. What is that vibration? What makes you a man? And how can you match with the feminine part of it? So here I can go in my own body and see what that tells me, and see where I have too much of a vibration that stands in the way of matching those two together. So these days, as I'm teaching light body now through my onlines, as people have asked me, it is light body comes to a diamond of light. And these matches, we have a male diamond and a female diamond of light. And when they match in the square root of 25, they open in 36, 25. Then in the middle, you have another diamond. And through that middle diamond come the symbols or a design or anything that matches your frequency, to get both matching perfectly. So in here you can always call forth your eternal mate, who's always with us. I didn't know that, but they're always with us, no matter if you choose to get your education in soul school, if you want that. But the fall all happened. We were all spirits, so when the fall happened, we fell into the soul school, and now we are being asked to move back, full-time spirit, no more emotion, because that is soul consciousness. Okay, so I would say good luck, detach, get that perfect maiden, study a bit, and detachment, really breathe, eat, work as much as you can with true blue in your body. Think blue, it will make you extremely peaceful. Yet when detachment comes in, or should you have the workings and technology to work really through the glandular system, you will feel that there's new energy moving in. Things of, I mean, your true potential will open up through different doors you may not expect at this time. So it could get very interesting for yourself, actually. And yes, it's all about detaching from family members, seeing them for what they are, and those who need to stay in your surrounding, balancing out but detaching from the emotions and energies that are really lowering your vibration. So I would say, good luck, have fun, and close off these past doors, really. Because accepting those, it's hard to live in acceptance from the past. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. Good luck.